The crisis and the response. Understanding homelessness in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, a global city of dreams and sunshine, is also home to one of the most profound and visible humanitarian crises in the United States: homelessness. Every night, tens of thousands of people sleep on the streets, in cars, or in temporary shelters across the county. The issue is not merely a matter of shelter. It is a complex web of economic disparity, systemic inequality, mental health challenges, and governance struggles. While recent data offers a glimmer of hope, with 2 consecutive years of decline, the problem remains deeply entrenched, particularly for communities of color. This article provides a comprehensive look at the causes, consequences, and ongoing efforts to address homelessness in Los Angeles. The scale of the crisis and a glimmer of hope. The numbers are staggering. In the city of Los Angeles alone, an estimated 43,699 people experience homelessness, with the countywide total surpassing 72,000. While this figure represents a population larger than many American cities, recent trends have shifted in a positive direction. For the first time since the city began tracking homelessness, the number of unhoused Angelenos has fallen for 2 consecutive years, including a notable drop in street homelessness. This decline marks a decisive break from more than 4 decades of rising homelessness. However, the overall number masks a critical shift in how people are living. A 2026 Rand Corporation report tracking 3 key neighborhoods, Hollywood, Skid Row, and Venice, found that while the overall unsheltered population remained flat, rough sleeping, sleeping without a tent, vehicle, or other shelter, rose by 20%, reaching its highest level in 4 years. This suggests that while some progress has been made in providing shelter, a more vulnerable population is being pushed into even more precarious conditions. The report suggests that encampment clearings may be a contributing factor, as nearly half of rough sleepers surveyed reported losing a dwelling in the past year, often confiscated by government officials. A crisis of inequality and racial disparity. Homelessness in Los Angeles does not affect all communities equally. The crisis is fundamentally a crisis of racial inequity, rooted in decades of institutionalized and systemic racism, including housing discrimination and barriers to economic opportunity. Data shows that Black, Hispanic/Latino, and American Indian and Alaska Native, and residents account for nearly 3 out of every 4 people experiencing homelessness in LA County. Despite comprising a smaller share of the overall population, this overrepresentation is stark. The Los Angeles County Homeless Initiative has adopted a framework called Targeted Universalism to address this, aiming for a universal goal of ending homelessness while recognizing that different communities face different barriers and need targeted strategies to achieve that goal. Equity metrics are now being tracked alongside baseline metrics to ensure that system improvements translate into better outcomes for the communities most impacted by homelessness. The path forward, strategies, and controversies. The response to homelessness in Los Angeles is a complex and often contentious political and social battleground, marked by new strategies, governance reforms, and significant funding. Key approaches include Inside Safe and the Care First model. Mayor Karen Bass's signature initiative, Inside Safe, focuses on moving people from encampments into interim housing, such as motels, as a bridge to permanent housing. The city has also invested in care-first interim housing models, like the Northeast New Beginnings site, which provides not just beds, but comprehensive wraparound services like case management, mental health counseling, and job placement support. The goal is to stabilize individuals first, allowing them to heal and receive care before transitioning to permanent housing. Governance reforms. The bureaucratic fragmentation of the region's governance has long been a barrier to an effective response. In 2025, the LA County Board of Supervisors created a new, consolidated county-level homeless services agency, the Los Angeles County Department of Homeless Services and Housing, to bring more coherence and accountability to the system. This came alongside the creation of multi-stakeholder bodies like the Executive Committee for Regional Homeless Alignment and a leadership table, designed to foster better coordination among the county's 88 municipalities and various service providers. Challenges and criticisms. Despite progress, significant challenges remain. The housing-first approach, which prioritizes providing housing without preconditions, has been criticized for not being implemented quickly enough, leaving people on the streets for years while waiting for permanent units. Encampment removals, often justified on public safety and fire risk grounds, are controversial. Council members have expressed concern that they merely shuffle people from one area to another rather than solving the problem. Moreover, a looming budget crunch threatens to undermine recent progress. The new county homelessness department faces a projected deficit, and proposed cuts at the state and federal level could slash funding for programs that are currently working. Mayor Bass has warned that these cuts will almost ensure homelessness will increase next year. Conclusion: a defining test for Los Angeles. The homelessness crisis in Los Angeles is a defining test of the city's character and its ability to govern effectively. It is a stark symbol of broader national challenges, including the unaffordability of housing, the failure of the mental health system, and persistent racial and economic inequality. While the recent decline in homelessness offers a potential turning point, it is fragile and dependent on sustained political will and resources. The city is now in a crucial moment. With a new consolidated governance structure, a shift toward more comprehensive care models, and an evolving understanding of the racial inequities at the crisis's core, Los Angeles has an unprecedented opportunity. However, the risk of backsliding is acute. As Mayor Bass argues, Los Angeles cannot turn back now. The ultimate success will be measured not just in statistics, but in whether the city can finally provide a humane and lasting solution for its most vulnerable residents.